from the yo-yos.
I mean, we're assuming that the CC goes XP.
Yeah, wait a second.
CC could go gold, exactly.
See what BIGETRON rounded out with. They want to preemptively pre-fire the Aerithel, Mirko?
There you go, Navaria again. And then we will have the Phobius, there you go. And now RRQ pick up the 1-1. But again, if you go for the 1-1, you're still dealing with the same problem. So many dashes, Phobius will get even more value. Joy and Arl is already there.
Carry? For Shred? Nah.
I think you want to go carry against the CC. There's no one to lock the person down.
I'm thinking that what can be threatening enough and still save? Oh,
But there's no lock.
it's not about the lock. It's about making sure that if Phobius goes forward, you can delete him.
So they're
It's not...
Let's head over to game number 3.
Early on, aggressive moves this time from the Hilda on RRQ side. It was on orange buff. And did he delay Niall? Because Sutojin is already done with the purple. No, it's pretty much equal or the same here. Edok, though, will continue this pressure.
All right. Now going for a more conservative route, but Edok spots him.
Yep.
Tries to get in the way. A lot of brushes available for the Hilda. That's a bit of a big plus for this pick. So, RRQ no Obsidia, but BIGETRON no Badang.
Yeah.
That's a very different look. The Badang play was part of the reason why they were able to actually get the backline, even though their comp doesn't really scale as well. Emblems by GamesMax, Master Assassin for Toys, trying to get some dominance there against a CC. Not what we were expecting. Tenacity for Riz as well, respecting the damage potential. Not a lot of emphasis on movement here. It's all about surviving, getting some stats to win out in those skirmishes. Because in the early game before, you have to remember, RRQ, they survived with a small sliver of HP.
It's Obsidian Jawhead difference too, so we'll see how Edok can play without the Jawhead here. Rez doing a good job though.
Seems to be comfortable on this Arlet, that's for sure. Gonna get the EXP buff as well. Alright, already a bit of a lead. Level 4 Rez, already in the bushes. BIGETRON are gonna be forced to respect it. What's the angle though? Who's gonna pull the trigger first? In theory, RRQ with the Farsa wants to try and get an aggressive move. But oh!
They go in onto Shogun, who doesn't land the Dark Wave. It's gonna be the Shadow Kill over to the back. Now Rins as well, gonna be initiated on Shogun. Still jumping around, getting the pick on Rins. First blood already. Now Edok! Almost finding the kill back. Shogun missing the Dark Wave again, but will be able to go for the jump if he decides to. Bit stuck, Star Shatter landing. Now, Rez decides to go in, gets taunted up. A mistake from Rez. That's a bit costly. AOG cancel, but he still gets away. Now Shogun's jumping around. Flicker out the safety. And a Star Shatter. Iman has the curtain call. Will decide to go for it here. But Shogun gets taken down first. The curtain call locks him down now. And the vengeance is already used up. Toy low. BTR with a win, Star Shatter. And another airstrike used again. Sutojin now jumping onto Iman, but he has enough just to stay in away. And Sutojin retreat.
Huh. So, no retribution for the next neutral objective. They need to find a way to buy a little bit more time. Finn has level 4 now.
Good taunt with the final slash there. Not landing now. Gets the free turtle.
Seems like RRQ are banking on winning out the fight, ignoring the neutral objective. Niall.
Again with the quad shadow. Now the shadow kill. Translated perfectly. And it will be the lethal take. Rez is still there. Shogun comes in for the backup. So the Jin on the way to purple buff. Marino spots him.
Alright, it's a steal from Sutojin. All in all, 3 kills to 1 for BIGETRON, but the gold lead only at 500. Gotta try and find ways to extend it even more, but Shogun definitely having a bit more of a lead technically in this lane. Oh, Rez.
Should be fine. He gets out, no problem. There was a rotation happening from Niall as well. And so far, things are a lot different, right? Tempo not as fast. Remember, Edok on the Hilda will be able to scout a lot more compared to the previous game, but not a lot of playmaking potential, not a lot of pick-off potential that RRQ will be able to utilize. Player head-to-head now for both mid laners.
Well, Moreno having an advantage there. He did a lot of work in that early fight there, damage-wise and pressure-wise. But still not significant enough to call like a decisive lead. As of right now, I think RRQ, without the extra Jawhead playmaking tool, it's just Rez. And because it's just Rez, Rez himself is feeling a lot of pressure, and BIGETRON has a lot of pressure alleviated because they know the main thing they have to avoid is a big final slash play. Everything else, a lot more manageable.
Uh-oh, bottom lane. Electrifying beats, but Shogun stays alive, but he has to burn Flicker, and he's gonna lose on in Prio, so RRQ with a better rotation, the Turtle too.
He's gonna have to wait a little bit. Go for a recall as well. A man advantage for RRQ for the setup for the first Turtle. And the rotation is already there.
Let's see how this goes, man. BIGETRON definitely want to contest this, want to find something. EDOC is going to try and go for a bit of a flank, find Nile, but he has to be careful, can't go too deep here.
Yeah, they might just go on EDOC here. Retro already used off. They will go for the pick. Oh, Rez! Final slash! Now it's Shogun to jump in forward. Curtain call locks him down. The Dark Wave not landing again. Shogun going to be caught. Has it in front of Pursuit, but will be taken out again. Iman caught, and they go in with electrifying beats. Iman runs away. Finn gets out. The Star Shatter doesn't land, and RRQ are back in business.
All right, 2-for-1 trade. Only EDOC being taken down. Super worth it. It looks like Finn was looking for an AOG onto the members, but it was enough to take RRQ, you know, to shoo them a little bit so they could still protect that mid wave.
So that's what we were talking about earlier, man. You saw that Shogun thought there was a moment there, tries to go in, but Toy just started shredding him down. 1 kill, 1 assist. He's actually close to 4K gold, 500 gold ahead of Iman. So far, this slow early game kind of benefits this carry because RRQ don't have to worry about it. But the longer the game goes, once BIGETRON gets some more items, there's going to be more ways for them to try and jump on Toy, take him out of the game.
Oh, big bonk on
EDOC.
Ouch.
So here's the big deal, by the way. Earlier, there was a mix of different kinds of damages. Right now, the only magic damage source is Moreno. So technically, once the Wind of Nature is completed for Toy, he's going to have a great time free hitting in these team fights.
So it becomes like a similar story to game number 2 again, right? It
A
gets
little
to the
bit.
late game, Toy wins. They're able to, you know, get to the late game, scale into the late game. Moreno has a little bit of a say into the late game, but BTR still have to answer 2 members. EDOC though.
Oh, a taunt in the back as well. EDOC gonna be taken down now. For the airstrike used up as Shogun goes in onto Toy. Final slash locks him down. He's still gonna be able to go in right now. The shadow blocks him, but Toy's able to escape. Finn is there as well. Rez all alone. Shogun taken down. Wow! A taunt cancels it, but Riz deals the final blow. Moreno's still in the mid lane farming. It's a 2-for-2.
How? What?
It's the final slash, and it surprises BIGETRON.
It's 1-for-2. Toy didn't die.
Toy did
No,
not.
he didn't.
He did not. He escaped there. Finn tried to secure the kill, but he was unable to. Turtle play now, though, immediately by RRQ. Sujin's very low, but Moreno isn't in the picture.
Yeah, no, they're nowhere close to look for a contest. That's gonna be a free triple for RRQ. Finn's caught in a little bit of trouble, still able to get out. And it looked like Moreno, understanding the situation, wanted to go for a counterplay into the bottom lane, looking for a tower, but that's a clear coming from EDOC. Very quick on Hilda.
Dude, this is looking dangerous for BIGETRON. They're not really getting a lot of control here. And again, without the pressure of the Badang, there isn't really a backline shot, except if Shogun and Nile try to go for some kind of flicker play. So now the main threat isn't Rins like in the previous game. It's going to be Toy and Sutsujin. And he's just farming up a storm, dude. Toy has been left alone.
What's he at now?
Almost 6,000 gold compared to Eman's 4,800.
So 2,000 difference?
Yeah.
Almost, basically.
DHS almost done, by the way. So that would, again, complete... Oh, hold up. Taunt over to Dark Wave as well, and all in over to Rez, and he will be picked off. Wow.
All right. Good show of, you know, assertion from BIGETRON. Trying to show them that you can't just walk around without danger. But they gotta be careful doing that. If they keep using everything to take out the Arlet, like we said, the carry, the Joy, the Farsa, so much more danger available from RRQ.
But even with so much dive, we thought that maybe Shogun would have, you know, a little bit more leeway, I think, tools to utilize.
It's because they haven't gone in together. It's always very split up.
And 1v1, I don't think there's a way for Shogun to 1v1 the carry. We saw that earlier. It was almost a 1v1 with some assistance for Shogun. And Toy, until the backup arrives, was happy to just duel Shogun.
Hold up in. Oh, that's a stun on him. But the airstrike as well with the revitalized final slash.
Wow!
Wow.
But in the back line is going to be the AOG coming down. Toy already isolated, but Shogun will continue to jump on Rins. It'll be 1-4-1 right now, but they're still both fighting. Actually, Rins actually fell as well, so 2-for-1 in favor of BTR.
2-for-1 in favor of BTR indeed. Toy is so slippery as well to get out of that situation. It did favor BTR, but remember, Toy is still able to push in that bottom lane, perhaps looking for the next setup on the neutral objective. Can they go for the contest? Sutsujin. He's far away though.
Mon's doing a bit of damage over to Edok. That's going to be the power of wildness already with the current call now. Edok's going to be shredded down, and Sutsujin makes his way with electrifying beats, but Shogun's right there as well. The shadow kill used up, and Mon in the 2v1 situation earlier zoned them both. The feather airstrike!
Whoa!
Lethal ignition and the glowing one.
Final tick.
Man, that was way, way close. But that's a Lord take from BIGETRON. They're able to go for, again, a big play, get some value, and go straight for the neutral objective. But that's a swift trinity completed for Toy. The concern right now is that Toy is the guy with the most gold on RRQ. So the gold lead isn't really existent if Toy can't get active in the fight. And you just saw that with the Vengeance, Eman can zone him out quite efficiently. As Naya looks for a play here.
Oh.
Ooh, doesn't read it. Sutsujin.
Oh.
He might actually be going for the play. Edok caught with the bottom lane. Wow, the Lord will only get tier 1. Oh, not even?
Oh,
Not even?
oh,
He gets tier 1.
clutch. Clutch play from the Lord. But Toy is still at 0 deaths. Sutsujin, he's got to be careful.
The quad shadow is on him, but he doesn't want to go for it. A bit too risky. Wait! Nile! Wow, that was very risky, my friend. He goes for it again.
I guess you gotta grab some attention, you know, force some respect away from RRQ. Now they're playing it slow, and in the late game, there's the what the heck?
And Nile goes for it again. This time doesn't find it though. Rins, final slash, able off with the airstrike, locks him down. Nile unable to go for it in time. Eman with current call, the damage coming down as well as Rez is able to get out with the revitalize. Doesn't save Shogun. RRQ with a win.
Nile feeling a little cheeky, did not pay off for him in the end. Man, Rez read that like a book. Nile gets taken out, unable to get out in time with the quad shadow. Shogun goes down as well. Luckily, there aren't any objectives on the map, but still losing 2 members here. That's a tower, though taken in by BTR.
Whoa, Sutsujin's gonna have to respect this and just walk in. Maybe you can. Maybe you can, brother man. Oh, Toy pops in ultimate. We'll get a turret, so it's not lost in value.
All right.
Feels the purple buff too.
And they back out. They got the purple. They lost the mid turret though, despite winning, quote-unquote, the fight. They gotta set up. I was about to say, there's the angle for RRQ to melt down the Lord as well. They don't have a Lunox, but they have a carry that's scaling so well right now. BIGETRON, they have to make sure that they play this macro game perfect.
What's the next item for Toy? Wind of Nature?
I would go Wind of Nature. It's so value right now.
Oh, I mean, if you...
But Moreno.
Moreno won't be able to finish you off. It really depends on how they, again, land the Star Shatters. Harry will be super far back, so it'll be difficult to land those Star Shatters anyway. Current call, though. Locks 2 members down, the AOG as well. That's 2 locked down. The shadow kill as well. Toys with a lot of damage. Man! Gets it taught in the back! Wow! And a cancel over to the dashes, and Mon's still going ham. Pops the vengeance! On a marksman, on a CC 3 whole games in a row. He just cannot do it wrong.
He completely shut down Toy there in the back line. Toy was already caught really low. He was trying to get out of that situation, but with a vengeance as well. And Mom beautifully played. 1-for-3 trade. This is a free Lord for BTR. Again.
Sure is. The timing on the plays are just so good. And they're willing to burn everything.
Oh, look at the timing.
All the ultis, if it means that they can get that play. Now the gold lead immediately gets neutralized. Dead even. Tower on the bottom side might fall for RRQ. But you're saying a Toy has a Wind of Nature this time. Used it in the previous fight. But the Vengeance is a big problem.
Yeah, well played by BTR, by the way. They looked at the timers, they waited for it to take the Lord at 40, right as the minions spawn, so that it doesn't come in the initial wave. So they'll have time to prepare the waves, knowing, again, they're kind of slow on that. You know, they have fighters in the gold lane, so they're going to have to manage the waves really slow. And now the Lord spawns, so that was delayed. Now they should be able to mount a proper wave setup to Siege.
Well, for RRQ, the issue is that now Rez has to pick between using his crowd control for aggression. Oh!
Going on to Eman, who has the vengeance though. In the back lines, get the shadow kill. The AOG locks Rez down again. Oh no, Rez. Don't think that was worth it. The taunt lands on Toy! And it's Finn who gets the kill. Shogun is in the back line. He has the in front pursuit and he gets jumped again. Again and again. It's Air Shogun inside of the base. He will fall. But he's taken Rins, taken Toy.
That was what we were waiting for from the Phobius, right? That's exactly what we were anticipating, and now they have everything according to plan. They're looking for the end.
Shadow kill 2. Edoc's trying to buy time, but he's the only one left standing. The Red Robots claim their 8th win in a row, and their 2nd win against the Kingdom.